Hello friends, welcome to the Cold War Prepper. This is Lee and we're going to do our weekly Prepper Pantry Haul. So just show you the things we've acquired in preparation for shtf. A couple interesting things have happened this week. Of course, don't believe everything you hear or read. I'll give you links to the Supreme Court decision. I'm still looking for the Fifth Circuit Court injunction because that'll really clarify things for you. But I will give you the one paragraph order. I'll give you a link to that in a video later. That just basically all the Supreme Court said was the injunction that the Fifth Circuit Court had that said, federal government, you cannot tear down the wire. That has been removed by the Supreme Court. So now the federal government can tear down the wire. It does not say Texas has to. It doesn't say Texas has to do anything. All it says is the restraining order that keeps the federal government from tearing down the wire is vacated. You can get all kinds of weird stuff. And I think 99% of the people have not read the order, have not researched the Fifth Circuit Court, and don't know what they're talking about. So please research when you hear stuff like this and find out what it is they're talking about. Of course, we got all kinds of other stuff going on in the world, which is a reason why we need to continue to prep. So here's what I have done over the course of the last 2 weeks. I'm thinking about doing a video on chili mac, and my wife said, well, you're down to 1 can. And I thought that it was Chef Boyardee or somebody made it, but it turns out that it's Campbell's Chunky makes the chili mac that I like. So I got 2 cans of that. Got 1 can of Wolf Brand chili to replace the can that we ate. Then I got a can of chicken and sausage gumbo, and I'm going to throw some of my freeze-dried Thrive Life shrimp in with that. And then, of course, add that to probably Bear Creek's gumbo. That's going to be a fantastic survival soup or gumbo, if you will. 2 cans of sardines, got some spices that I'll add. And then, of course, a number 10 can of chili mac. Let me tell you something. This is one of my absolute favorite meals. In the Army, there are a couple things you can guarantee that the Army cooks are just superior at. Thanksgiving dinner, there is no place on earth I would rather eat Thanksgiving dinner than in a mess hall. The Army cooks do a bang-up job. Of course, it's a morale boost, trying to keep the soldiers happy, especially while they're away from home during one of the most significant holidays. Thanksgiving dinner is just A+. SOS or biscuits and gravy are just phenomenal. Love those, especially when I'm out in the field. And of course, they always do a fantastic job with chili mac. That's where I really acquired my love for chili mac. So Army cooks, you guys do a good job. Thank you. From 21 years of eating your food, I'm very happy that you all were there to do the fine service that you provided for us. A couple of Algerson Farms funeral potatoes. Now each of these, just add water, will serve 10. I did get, look at that. I went to 6 different stores today. I wanted to get a coffee cup and some bumper stickers and stuff to mail out to some friends. Prepper Dog, Steve Smith over at Integrative Preparedness. I wanted to send him a bumper sticker that he could put up, or a coffee mug, although he has his own Stonemont coffee mugs. But there's a couple of channels that I would really like to get some Don't Mess with Texas stuff out to. I went to Walmart, HEB, which is our grocery store. Both of those used to have humongous Texas memorabilia areas. They don't anymore. Walgreens, CVS, Dollar General, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. I mean, I went all over town today looking for stuff, and I'm just going to have to order it from Amazon and have it shipped to them. That's kind of depressing. Went to Costco. We're down to only 6 cans of coffee left, so got to start rebuilding that. But I'm not going to buy a case again because they all expire at the same time. So I'm just going to buy 1 can maybe every 3 weeks or so and get that up to where I have 12 cans again. They did have some coffee on sale, Green Mountain coffee. Now it's all flavored coffee. Don't care that much for flavored coffee, but it's coffee. It's in a tin, and it's on sale. So picked up one of those. Picked up some Tang. This is the drink that was made for the astronauts. So if it's got what the astronauts need, then it's going to be good for me in a post-apocalyptic world. We got in some fantastic stuff from Nutrient Survival. Got in a package of vitamin enhanced tomatoes, instant tomato powder, some mashed potatoes, and some butter. So let me tell you something. The tomato makes a great base for for a Italian sauce, and that with some pasta, that's going to be a phenomenal meal, especially if it's vitamin enhanced like Nutrient Survival does. And then, of course, the mashed potatoes and a little bit of gravy, and that's going to be a phenomenal meal as well. There's all kinds of canned beef and things that you can add to it. So those two I think are going to be absolute essentials for your pantry. If you use my link, okay, then of course I get a little bit regardless of what you do. I'm going to encourage you, look for the best deal for yourself. Now, if you use my code CWP10, Charlie Whiskey Papa 10, when you check out, you get 10% discount. But that is not always the best value for you. If you spend, that is good value if you spend more than $350. Because if you spend less than $350, you're going to get free shipping, and they'll also send you a sampler kit that's worth $35. So if it's worth $35, and you're spending $100, that's almost a 33% discount. So I'm going to say, look for the sale that does the best for you. Right now, they have a 30% off on a mix your own thing that's going on. They also have that $35 bestseller kit, and it's got like 5 meals plus 2 drinks, and just phenomenal deal. That's what I order. When I order something, I order one of those as the bonus, because that's going to give me extra food. We got some cornmeal because I like polenta, and then we can do fried polenta. We can do corn dodgers. We can do corn pone, corn muffins. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do with cornmeal that it's pitiful. So, and corn tortillas. So there's just the difference between polenta and grits is the type of corn that's used. One of them uses dent and the other doesn't. The one that's grits is typically the white corn, whereas polenta is yellow corn, and grits is a little bit finer grind. So I like the coarser grind in polenta. They had some cashews on sale at great value at Walmart, and so we got a package of those. Have to be careful with these because they can go bad over a little bit of time. Picked up some canning and pickling salt. Showed you the potatoes. We also get in 3 packages of powdered butter from Nutrient Survival. Then we got in a couple books, How to Feed Your Family No Matter What. Looking forward to reading that. This is, I subscribe to her email, and so I get her email in every week. And if you want to subscribe to her email, let me know, because she puts out some fantastic stuff on a weekly basis. Then I got this at the Half Price Bookstore, the Big Book of Preserving the Harvest. I think I paid like $7 for it at the Half Price Books. Got some more cable ties, better known as zip ties, and then I got some ammunition. So, that's pretty much where we are. So that's everything I've acquired over the course of the last week. Look forward to that explanation of what's going on with the U.S. versus Texas, and all I can say is prep to the max. Know what you're prepping for, develop a plan, make sure that you're prepared, and let me replace my Colombian coffee with my motto. Okay, and with that, remember that we're all in this together, so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other, because togetherness is the key. Take care.